the screen. Welcome, 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 everyone. Day four of your 5-day challenge to wake up. Hello, hello. Now I can see, got myself figured out here how to see Facebook comments so I can see who's here. So, hello, Mia Love. Hello, Tom. Hey, Tom, going to Toronto for a book signing? I'm thinking about it. Only a 4.5 hour drive from Michigan. Brian Proctor. Sounds exciting to me. Okay, we're in a book study, money study. And, I like adventures, so why not try something new? So, okay, here we are. We are on day 4 of Wake Up to Your Worthiness. Wake up to your genius, wake up to your love of life, wake up to who you are so that you consciously, you consciously create the life you desire. It's yours. It's all yours. It's all yours to create, right? There's no restrictions. There's no limits. Anything is possible. Anything's possible. And so I want to teach you that. So before we get started in the work today, I've got some things set up. So just want to welcome everyone who's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lisa, hello, hello, hello. Yes. All right. Okay. Before we get settled in, get ready to take notes. I want everybody to stand up. I'm going to show you something. A lot of the practices I do and I teach are from the Intensati practice. Some Nam yoga stuff, yoga as a yoga teacher. So I want us to get centered. I want us to be present. So before we do that, I want us to stand up. I'm going to show you a little technique. Now, use this whenever you're feeling like, blah, right? So I remember using this practice in Intensati training, and you're there for a massive intensive weekend to learn to do this practice in front of the creator, Patricia Moreno. And we're like, when your mind's like, or when you're taking a test and you're like, I need to just focus, overwhelmed, anxious. This is perfect. It's a perfect practice. So if you can stand up with me, okay, some of you can't see my feet. We're just going to cross your leg, one leg over the other. Doesn't matter which leg. Cross one leg over the other. I know some of you can't see my feet, but I have my left leg over my right. So feet are crossed, right? Bring your arms out in front of you so you can see my arms best. So good. See the arms. Thumbs up. Notice that. Thumbs are up. And I'll just give this easy instruction so it makes sense. Okay. So now we're going to cross the arms. Thumbs are up. Now, left arm over right. Make it easy. Left arm over right. And now twist the thumbs away from your body so that they point down and your palms face each other. See that? Clasp the hands. All right, let me do that again just to make sure. Hands are out, thumbs are up. Left over right. And it doesn't really matter, but for the instruction part, do it this way. Thumbs turn away from you, down, clasp. Got it? And circle the arms in towards you. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Shoulders drop. Take a deep breath in. Fill the belly. Sip in a little bit more. And exhale. One more. Inhale. 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 And exhale. Regulates the nervous system. It calms the body. Brings everything in, aligns right and left side of the body, the brain. Shake it out. Undo the hands, undo the feet. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Good job, good job. All right, let's sit down. Let's begin. And I want to begin today with, again, an Intensati. This is written by Patricia Moreno. I want to start this way. And again, remember, you'll have the recordings so that you can go back to. Now, if you're here today for the first time, don't worry, you didn't miss anything that you need for today. Okay, I made these each day independent so you can really get something out of each day without thinking that you missed something. Okay, so let me review first. Let's go over what we did so you can go back. Day one, we did a chopping, a letting go, and a manifesting practice. You're going to want to check that out. That's day one. Because we have to clear the slate, right? We have to let go of what we don't want so we can add in the new. That's key. We have to be willing to do that, okay? Then on day 2, we had an inner soul guidance. I took you through a higher self visualization where you got to meet your higher self and ask questions. Yes. And day 3 was aligning your energy. That was yesterday, a theta healing guided visualization where we wrote out a goal and we had to visualize it and see it. Okay. So if you have one word you'd like to add to the comments to describe how you experienced the first 3 days, please put it in the comments. If this is your day 1, what are you hoping to get out of today? Can you add a word? Add a word. Inspired, hopeful, educated, learn a new skill or a tool. I know it's more than one word, but please share. See how we're doing. Just checking everybody out. Okay. So that's what we did. Now today, I'm going to take you through some practices. The body and breath alignment we just did. We're going to do I Greet This Day. It's a poem, affirmation, sort of a visualization from the Intensati practice. And I'm going to teach you how to write goals. I'm so happy and grateful now that we're going to do that. So you can really learn how to create what it is you want to create for yourself. Okay. So, and I'm going to show you some energy frequency. This is fun stuff. So emotions and thoughts have an energy frequency. I'm going to show you a little bit about that and why it's important to know that when you're looking at goals and dreams and inspiration and passions and purposes. What do you want to do with yourself? Like, how do you want to really live this life fully? It's helpful to understand energy frequencies of your thoughts and emotions so that you can get there. And because then when you're stumbling or if it's not happening, you can take a look at these factors that actually play a large part in who we are, how we work through our lives, how we go through life. Some of it we don't understand. It's subconscious. It's on an energy wavelength that's not right here in the tangible, right? We think, oh, if I don't get the raise, I'm not successful, or if the money's not in the bank. But there's more underneath what's not aligning or is aligning. So we're going to talk about that. That's fun stuff. Okay. So if you can get settled for a moment, I'm going to read to you this beautiful visualization affirmation statement. I'm going to call it a statement called I Greet This Day with Love. So remember, you'll get to have this will be on the recording. You'll have it to use in the future. So here we go. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Just focus on something if you'd like, but just tune in. Just tune in. I greet this day with love in my heart. Love has the power to open the hearts of all people everywhere, and I will master this art until no longer am I a slave to my fear. Love is my greatest weapon, and no one can deny its force. I greet this day with love in my heart. How will I do this? I will appreciate the sun as it warms my skin. I will welcome the darkness because it shows me the stars. I appreciate joy as it enlarges my heart. And no longer will I be afraid of sadness, for it opens my soul. I appreciate my rewards because they are the result of my hard work, and I welcome challenges because they make me strong. I greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I speak? I will love my enemies, and they will become my friends. I will encourage my friends, and they will become my family. I will look for reasons to applaud others, and I will refuse the temptation to gossip. When I am tempted to criticize, I will stop myself. And when I am moved to praise, I will shout it from the mountaintops. I greet this day with love in my heart. Every person I meet, I will silently greet and say, I love you. Even though these words are spoken in silence, they cause my eyes to shine and a smile to form on my lips. It will echo in my voice, and they will feel the presence of their love in their own heart, and this will be my gift. I greet this day with love in my heart. Most of all, I will love myself. I cherish my body exactly as it is. No longer will I reject any part of me. Instead, I choose to treat myself with love and kindness, forgiveness and compassion. I take care of myself and I will lovingly inspect everything that enters my body, mind, and soul. I will enjoy moderation, good health, cleanliness, and vitality. From this moment on, I will have time to love. If I have no other qualities or skills, I can succeed with love alone. I greet this day with love in my heart, and I will succeed. Patricia Moreno, creator of the Intensati practice. Powerful, right? Powerful. Any one word to describe what you felt as I was reading that. One word would you like to share? Hello, Vicky. Good to see you here. Any one word. If you'd like to add that into the comments, just one word that comes up for you in hearing these words, powerful words. Okay. Let's talk about energy and frequency and why it matters. Why it matters more than anything else. There's a practice I give my clients to do, and it's called the superhero pose with mirror work. So way back there was in one of my groups I was in, we were talking about the studies that was research that was done that if you stand in superhero pose for 3 minutes, it changes how you feel. Smile, hands on the hips, stand in front of the mirror, just smile, and it changes your physiology, right? Just like how meditation, when you meditate and you're hooked up to probes and they're researching your brain activity calms down, to put it simply, right? I'm not a scientist, so I can't use fancy words for you here, but just basically calms the nervous system. We felt that before. We feel like, right, through meditation. Superhero pose creates this calming, positive, confident experience, right? It's what it's been studied. Okay, so I take it to the next level. As you're standing in front of the mirror, if you can do 3 minutes, do 3 minutes. Standing in front of the mirror and looking yourself in the mirror, in the eyes. That's another practice called eye gazing. We'll talk about that another day. Powerful practice. And you say, as you look in the mirror out loud, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I'm worthy. I believe in myself. I appreciate myself. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And I'll have clients that would come back to me and say, Dawn, it doesn't work. Didn't work. I stood there for 3 minutes. I stood there for 5 minutes. I stood there for 2 minutes. Doesn't work. I said, okay. Thank you all for being here. Let me just give a pause here. I've got some TikTok people with likes and thumbs up, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here. I really am grateful. The reason I'm here to share this with you is because I feel like it will change lives. I know it will. I've been doing these practices for 23 years, and these are what I've seen change lives in my clients. Change lives. It helps you tap into your worth, who you are, what you're meant for. That's why this is important. That's why I'm teaching this for you. So if you have friends, if you have family, if you want to share this, like this, subscribe, comment, please. We're here to be the change that we want to see in the world, right? And we know the world needs what we have, needs our heart, needs our soul to do big things. So let's keep going. Let's keep going, right? Okay, so back to my clients who say, Dawn, this doesn't work. Okay, tell me how you're doing it. Let's explore this. You're standing in front of the mirror. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Okay, you're doing it right. Looks right, right? Tangible outside. Like, okay, looks right. You got the mirror, you got the body, you got the hands on the hips. What are you saying to yourself when you're standing there? What's the voice in your head? Well, this is stupid. This isn't going to work. How is this ever going to work? Yeah, it won't work if you don't believe it. Belief has to come before. You have to believe it before you can see it. You have to believe in it. So, how do we go from And I don't like to use this word. When I was raising my kids, this was a bad word. A bad word. How do we go from I hate myself to I love myself? Because I know there's some of us out there who say that. I'm disgusted with myself. I can't stand myself. I hate myself. I don't like how I look. I don't like how I feel, right? We go to extremes on the ways we speak to ourselves. So, how do we go from here, hate myself, to I love myself? Big jump, right? Shoom, all the way over here. And I'll show you the map. Take a look. I'll show y'all. But this is, let me tell you where this is from. Write this down. Abraham Hicks, Abraham-Hicks.com. And it's from the book Ask and It Is Given. It's all about law of attraction. So I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek at what I'm showing. And then I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Okay. So it's the emotional guidance scale. Okay. So let's say we're at hate, right? Hate, just because that's a powerful word and we can all kind of relate to it. See where my finger is? That's where hate is. Way down here. Way down here. Way down at the bottom. And it's in the category of creating dis-ease. Dis-ease. And when I talk to my clients, I'm talking to you about going up to love, right? Where's love? Tippy top. See my finger right here? Tippy top is love. Dawn, how do I go from here, I hate myself, to I love myself, right? All these in between. Yes. So can we go to something else? So from hate all the way up, I'm just going to read some for you right now. Revenge, anger, discouragement, blame, worry, disappointment, overwhelm, frustration, irritation, pessimism, boredom, contentment, hopeful. And there's different levels of resistance, different levels of desire, different levels of manifesting. So what I'm going to ask you right now, if you can go from I hate myself to I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that I can believe that I could love myself one day. I want to believe that I love myself. I want to believe that I'm okay. Take the word love out for a moment. Maybe that's too much. Love, Dawn? I've never heard, no one's ever said that to me. I've never experienced what that really feels like, what that's supposed to mean. Like people say they love me, but they take from me or they beat me up or they steal or they lie. That's not love. That's not love. Another whole story, a whole nother discussion, right? A whole nother live. But how do we go to love? So how about I'm just okay? I accept myself right here in this moment. I just accept where I'm at. Acceptance. So we want to be able to move up that scale a little bit. I had a client who was very depressed. Depression's at the bottom, by the way. Depression. Whoop, right there. Depression. And I use a lot of energy practices. I have an advanced energy practice that I use with my clients. And it's energy healing. So remote energy practices that help to shift the energy so we begin to step into our power, step into our worthiness, right? Start to see things, see possibility. And so we've been in depression, we've been in sadness. And then all of a sudden, this client was in anger. Why am I so angry? I'm so angry. And I'm like, let's look at the scale. Depressed. Where's anger? Up here, anger. Depressed, anger. We moved up the scale. We moved. Our emotions are moving. We want to move up the scale. So sometimes we tend to just beat ourselves up. I'm angry, but now I'm revengeful, and now I'm blaming, and now I worry, and we beat ourselves up. No, just keep moving up the scale. Keep moving up the scale. So again, let me just give this reference so you have it. Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks. Abraham-Hicks.com. So if we can all have an understanding of what it feels like to be depressed. Been sad before, had a loss before, lost a job before. Can I, let's see, Vicky. Yeah, I will. Actually, I can just put it up in a PDF. I will share that energy frequency emotional guidance scale. I'll put it up. Anyone watching, it'll be up on Facebook. On my Facebook, I will share it there. So I definitely will. Okay, every morning smile, Vicky. I look at myself every morning and smile. If that doesn't work, I make faces until I laugh. Yes, Vicky, that is the key. Do you know what? Because we move the energy, right? Like we move the energy, just move the energy. Because if we're in like, ugh, if the smile doesn't work and then we just make funny faces, make ourselves laugh, we're moving up the scale. We can get into like, yeah, I'm okay. I've got this. I'm good. Right? So we want to keep moving up the scale. That's so good, Vicki. Yes, that's how we do it. It's a great example. I teach that. We teach that in Intensati. We make it fun. There's too many things to be serious about, right? Make it fun. I have a bookmark and it says one day you'll get to the age where you're ready to read fairy tales again, ready to play again. You know, we grow into the stage of like, okay, now I'm serious, I'm this adult. And then we lose imagination, we lose joy, we lose excitement for our life. We need to bring it in. We need it all the time. We need it all the time. So if you have young ones, or if you're young yourself and you're realizing like, oh yeah, we go through this phase of like, get serious. No, bring joy into everything you do. You will hold on to your worthiness. You won't lose it and have to go find it again. You know, stay tuned in, stay awake, consciously create your life. No more sleepwalking, right? No more sleepwalking. So the reason I wanted to, now this is going to take us to the next place. So the reason I want to share with you the energy frequencies and emotions is because I want you to write a goal. We're going to write the goals. So our goal, we talked about a little bit yesterday. So it sort of comes into today, which like I said, it's not, each day is not connected, but I guess a little bit. I'll explain it. You won't be lost. I promise. Everyone has goals, right? Everyone has something. I want to be happy tomorrow. I just want to have another great day tomorrow. Okay, that's a goal. That's an intention you're setting. And I know sometimes we think of like goals. Oh, we're always setting goals at the New Year's. It gets old. And some people are like, every year, yes, goals. Great. Whatever word you want to use. Intentions, goals, desires, however you want to say it. We're going to write them. So I'm encouraging you to grab your pen, pencil, paper, and write. Psychomotor activity from writing is where the power is. So not the typing in your computer. It's a different experience. You have to write it, okay? So this is how we begin writing our goal. I am so happy and grateful now that. Okay, so you can start that. Grab your paper. I am so happy and grateful now that. So let's see. Happy is up at way at the top, number 3 at the tippy top. Happy, right? Gratitude, maybe it's appreciation. That's at number 1. Positive expectations is a 4, and belief. Oh, those are good, right? Because that's what we're doing. We're expecting the best. When we write our goal this way, I am so happy and grateful now that. We're expecting the best. It's an energy thing versus, so I'm going to back it up a little bit, versus I want. If we were writing our goals in I want. Wanting creates what? Who knows? Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments. Wanting creates what? Yes, grandkids help. Vicky, yes, helps you laugh. We got to find reasons to laugh. We have to find reasons to laugh. Okay. Wanting creates more wanting. Did you hear that? Wanting creates more wanting. That's how the mind works. It's just the way it works. There's lots of research, lots of studies about this. I can give resources. Message me if you want resources on this stuff. I've got lots. Not enough time because it's already 5:28. So let's wrap this up. I want you to go home with this. I want you to leave this call with this. How to write a goal. When we write, I am so happy and grateful now that I am living my dream life. I am so happy and grateful now that I have my house on the beach and it overlooks the water and I get to see the sunrise every day. And I have a beautiful home office that overlooks the water. And I get to have family and friends come to this beautiful home. I'm so happy and grateful now that I write my first book. I publish and write my first book and it becomes an international bestseller. I am so happy and grateful now that I am an international bestseller. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm in a loving relationship. I'm so happy and grateful now that I live every day with joy. I am so happy and grateful now that I choose joy every day. So it can be anything. It can be a thing, or it can be just I'm choosing joy every day. So here's the trick, right? We write it, we have to feel it. We have to feel the I'm so happy and grateful. There are studies out there about gratitudes. When you write every gratitude every day, it raises your energy. It alleviates depression. There's studies on depression and gratitude. And when you write gratitudes or you do something for somebody else, it elevates your mood. Studies that go way back. These aren't even new studies. These are old. This has been around. So we know this. And what is it? It's energy. It's frequency. So if we tune into the frequency, and I want you to think about like you're tuning your dial. Like you can use this. It depends what you like to think about. You use the scale, right? You think I'm going up the scale, or you think about like a dial on a radio station, a radio clock, or a radio station on your car. You're just turning the dial. If you're listening to country, you're not going to hear opera, right? You're not. You're on the wrong station. So if you're on the station of wanting, you're not going to get I ams. You're not going to get what you want. You're going to get wanting. Understand? So you have to turn your dial to I am. I am. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. Okay? So write it out. How we doing? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Any comments? How this experience is? Any word that you would like to share on how this sounds for you? Is this interesting? Is it unusual? Is it cool? Is it like, are you inspired? What's a word you'd like to share about this practice today? Today. Now, if you would like, a couple things as we move on. If you would like to, hello, empowered women by women, woohoo, hello. We are just getting wrapped up, but all these 5-day challenge videos are on my YouTube channel, recorded. They're there to replay, and also on the Facebook channel. So they are there. So as we're wrapping up, I am here to support you through this process. Hi, it's so good to have you here. So good. If you want more, right? Like after this 5 days, it's not over. You know where to find me, social media. You know where my website is, dawngaden.com. Super simple, dawngaden.com. Send me a message. If you would like to share with me your I am statement, I am so happy and grateful now that. If you want to share it with me, if you want to explore it, schedule a call. I offer a free call. So schedule a call with me and let's talk about it. Free, nothing, no strings attached, right? Like I'm here to help. I'm here to serve, and I'm here to help you tap into your worthiness, love who you are, and live your best life ever, right? Consciously create the life that you want to live. Step into your power, step into your worthiness, and live your best life ever. We're meant for it right now. So maybe it didn't happen yesterday, but today's the day. Now is the time. Day by day, moment by moment, we choose. So keep choosing, keep stepping into your power. Another thing I want to offer to you as we're wrapping up here, if you go to my website, dawngaden.com, I have a manifesting abundance group. It's accessible to everybody. It's something I really want to offer. I'm in a group I'm in, and it created this idea for me to create a group that we come together once a week and just talk about abundance and manifesting. What do we want? What's our heart's desires? We need to start stepping into communities that open our heart and lift us up. There's enough stuff in the world that we don't like, that's not good, that's not serving, that we need to turn off. Like I said, turn the dial. Tune into what we want and be the change that we want to see in the world. Be the power. Be the voice. Open your heart. When we calm the nervous system and we open the heart, clarity comes, possibility comes. We start to see through a different lens. Again, we have a dial tuned in to possibility. So we've got my Manifesting Abundance group, and you have the option to set up a call with me. If you want to share on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok and put your I am so happy and grateful now that and there, share it with the community. Go ahead. If you want to share it with me privately, there's something known, if those of you out there are in already very aware and familiar with law of attraction and manifesting, sometimes it's said, Vicky, you're inspired. I'm so glad. So glad. Inspiring. I love teaching this stuff. It inspires me every day. That's why I keep doing it. There is something to be said about not sharing your goal, right? Because sometimes we give it give the power away when we share it. So I'm not recommending or asking you to share it unless it feels like it will fuel it for you and elevate it for you. But if it's something you need to hold to your own heart and you fuel it first, do that. Remembering that, right? And remember that if we want support and inspiration, we go to the people who we know will inspire and support us. Know our audience. Know where we're going to get what we want. When we're paying attention to that, we'll know who to share. And that's what I'm here to do in my Manifest Abundance group, is to create a community where it's safe, non-judgment. We lift each other up. Powerful. We need more of those communities, don't we? I think we do. Okay, let's wrap it up. This is day 4. Thank you for being here. Day 4. All the replays are on my YouTube channel. You look for Dawn Gaydon, the image shift, you will find it. Facebook, and then I'm going to have the replays available as well to send out at the end of the 5 days. So next week. Tomorrow's day 5. Yay! So what are we going to do tomorrow? Oh, can you guess? If anybody knows me well, you're going to know. Tomorrow we're going to see, and we're going to focus on being in the spirit of inspired action. So what does that mean? We're going to move the body. We're going to do a little bit of intensity. Shocking, right? So we're going to move the body. We're going to use powerful, positive words as we move the body, and it will be simple. Don't worry. It's still 30 minutes. We're not going to be a sweaty mess. It's a little condensed version of what it is so that you can see it, feel it, practice it, right? Because what is this about? As we've been talking, this is about feeling what we want, feeling as if, right? So we have to practice that. And intensity is the best because it's a practice of feeling what we desire. Because when we feel it, we believe it, we create it. So I'll leave you with that. When we feel it, we create it, we believe it. There we go. I said it better the first time. Feel it, believe it, and then you create it out here. Create it in your world. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Any last words? Any questions? Any comments? Vicky, thank you. See you tomorrow. You're feeling inspired? Yes, yes, yes. Inspired. Thanks for being here. Thank you all, Instagram family. Thank you, TikTok family. Keep being inspired. Keep living your dreams. The world needs game changers. From the heart, heart-centered, purpose-driven, our goal is to make this world a better place. It's possible. So keep it going. Keep it going. Remember to share, like, subscribe to my channels, and let's continue. I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, 5 o'clock, day 5 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? We'll see you then. Bye for now. And all my little live stream.